Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is 13th August 2024. So before generation of these reports, I would like to give you an important update. My uncle, that is my father's elder brother, is passed away. Due to this, during this week and next week, sometimes there could be some delay in providing my service. So kindly excuse me. So now, apart from that, now we will start generating the reports. That is starting from near demand and supply zones. During this process, we will also identify daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zones, and also 15-minute zones and 5-minute zones. I am also generating based on this zone confluence. You should observe that point. Okay, let's start with half-yearly time frame. Let us find the stocks near half-yearly demand zone. No stocks are available. For half-yearly time frame, let us find the stocks near half-yearly supply zone, and no stocks are available. And changing the time frame to quarterly, let us find the stocks near quarterly demand zone. Two stocks are filtered. I'll be giving you only few seconds time to watch this report. So please pause the video and you can study all these parameters and values. If any of you did not understand how to study this report, I request you complete our training lesson 21.1. There I explained each and every column in detail, their values, abbreviations. Even I also explained by taking these timestamps from leg in and leg out, and also base candle count, I have drawn the zones in trading view. So please refer lesson 21.1 in case if you did not understand this report. Okay, now let me generate the next report. I'm going back. For quarterly time frame, let us find the stocks near quarterly supply zone. 4 stocks are filtered which are near to the quarterly supply zone. And the next report is for monthly time frame, changing the time frame to monthly, and let us find the stocks near monthly demand zone. 7 stocks are near to the monthly demand zone. And the next, for monthly time frame, let us find the stocks near monthly supply zone. No stocks are available. And changing the time frame to weekly, let us find the stocks near weekly demand zone. 14 stocks are filtered near to the weekly demand zone. And next, for weekly time frame, let us find the stocks near weekly supply zone. 3 stocks are filtered near to the weekly supply zone. And the next time frame is a daily. So entry time frame daily, let us find the stocks near daily demand zone. 13 stocks are filtered, and we need to identify high liquidity zones from this list. PSU Bank is not valid. It is already pierced, so it's not valid. And we have About India, already tested 4 times. So you can look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone, and supply zone is not valid because it is already pierced. Next one is Bajaj Finance is not valid. It is already pierced, so it is not a valid high liquidity zone. And the next one is ICICI Bank. I'm already explained this ICICI Bank. I'm going to explain in today's analysis video. I already fine-tuned. We also got a trade today, but the trade is from supply zone. Yesterday's report I already explained. You need to look for opportunities in both these trades. This is a high liquidity zone. We got a trade. That anyway, I'm going to explain how I fine-tuned. And next, L&T Finance, LTF, having a fresh zone, high liquidity zone. Look for a fresh fine-tuned 5-minute zone. Otherwise, zone will be violated. That's it. So how many high liquidity zones we identified? This is the one. This is the second one. This is the third one. So we have identified 3 high liquidity zones from this daily time frame. High liquidity demand zones from daily time frame. Okay, next we will look into the supply zones. So entry time frame is daily. Let us find the stocks near daily supply zone. 2 stocks are filtered and we don't have any high liquidity zones from this list. High liquidity supply zones are not there in this list. Okay, this is about daily time frame, and the next time frame is 125 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 125 minutes demand zone. 15 stocks are filtered. So I'm going back and changing for 125 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 125 minutes supply zone. 3 stocks are filtered. And the next time frame is 75 minutes. So entry time frame is 75 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes demand zone. 9 stocks are filtered near to the 75 minutes demand zone. Let us check any high liquidity zones from this list. So we have idea is there, high liquidity zone. This is the low priority one. And next one is PFC, having a high liquidity demand zone, but this is not valid. Already it is pierced. Next one, SBI in low priority high liquidity zone. Low priority also work, but the problem is we can't claim 80% success rate for these zones. That is the risk you have. When no zones are available, when no stocks are coming to your fine-tuned zones, at the time only you can focus on low priority zones. If you are getting entries on your fine-tuned areas, focus on those zones. But we identified only one high liquidity, valid high liquidity zone from this list. Okay, the next time frame is, next report for 75 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 75 minutes supply zone. 14 stocks are filtered near to the 75 minutes supply zone. Let us identify any high liquidity supply zones on 75 minutes time frame. ONGC is already pierced 3 times, so we can't accept. So we don't have any high liquidity supply zones from 75 minutes time frame. Okay, this is about high liquidity zones identified from daily and 75. The next time frame is 25 minutes time frame. Let us find the stocks near 25 minutes demand zone. 13 stocks are filtered. And the next for entry time frame 25 minutes, let us find the stocks near 25 minutes supply zone. So 8 stocks are filtered. And the next time frame is 15 minutes. Let us identify the stocks near 15 minutes demand zone. 7 stocks are filtered near to the 15 minutes demand zone. Let us look for zone confluence, any of the stocks having zone confluence. 15 minutes with ITF time frame. ITF is 75 minutes. So 15 minutes confluence with 75 minutes demand zone confluence. So we have demand zone confluence. 15 minutes demand zone, 75 minutes demand zone. I am enabling the zone confluence. Let's verify. So now 4 stocks are having a zone confluence. From the previously 6 or 7 we identified. Now out of that 4 stocks are filtered. But out of these 4 again, the indices Nifty Healthcare is already pierced. Lal Patlab is also pierced. So you can't use them. But anyway, remaining 2 stocks, let us see whether they have, any one of them have confluence with HTF time frame. So we already enabled 15 minutes demand zone with 75. Next 15 minutes demand zone with daily demand zone enabled. And also 75 minutes, and daily and 75 minutes zone confluence also we will verify. So none of the stocks in demand zone confluence, daily is 75 minutes and 15 minutes, it's not supporting. Only those 2 stocks are having confluence with ITF time frame, that is 75, what we have seen in the previous report. Okay, the next for 15 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 15 minutes supply zone. 9 stocks are filtered. Let us check out of these 9 how many are having confluence with ITF time frame. That is 15 minutes supply zone having confluence with 75 minutes supply zone. So here we have supply zone confluence. So let's look for 15 minutes supply zone confluence with 75 minutes supply zone. Let's enable this. Now 4 stocks are filtered from 9, 4 are filtered, and these supply zones are having confluence with 75 minute zones. Okay, out of these 4, how many are having confluence with even HTF time frame, that is a daily time frame? Let us check. Already 15 minutes supply zone with 75 is enabled. So next 15 minutes supply zone with daily, that is HTF time frame, we are enabling, and also ITF and HTF confluence also we are enabling with all the 3, LTF, HTF and ITF. So none of these stocks are having confluence, supply zone confluence. Okay, the next time frame is a 5 minutes time frame, changing the time frame to 5 minutes. Let us find the stocks near 5 minutes demand zone. So 9 stocks are filtered. These 9 stocks are having, these 9 stocks are near to the 5 minutes demand zone. But we need to look for the confluence, because directly taking a trade on 5 minutes sometimes risky, unless it is supporting bullish or bearish trade setups. So that is the reason why I'm looking for 5 minutes demand zone confluence. So we have 5 minutes demand zone with 15 minutes demand zone I enabled. Let us check how many of the stocks are filtered. So 4 stocks are filtered. These 4 stocks are having confluence with 15 minutes time frame. Out of these, already Exide Industries already pierced. Reliance is also having pierced zone. So only 2 are valid. Out of these 2 again, how many are having confluence with HTF time frame, that is 75 minutes time frame, demand zone confluence. So already we enabled 5 minutes demand zone with 15 minutes demand zone. Now 5 minutes demand zone with 75. And also 15 minutes demand zone with 75, that is ITF and HTF. Let's look into the zone confluence. So from the 3 stocks are filtered, but in that Exide Industries, the zone is already pierced. Check any of the zone in that area, maybe below that one more zone might be there. It is picking up the orders from there, who knows. And even Page Industries also pierced. So only McDowell, this is United, they changed the symbol and name. recently symbol is changed. Name is still remain United Spirits. Okay, now in the next report, for 5 minutes time frame, let us find the stocks near 5 minutes supply zone. 7 stocks are filtered. Out of these 7, how many are having confluence with ITF time frame? And moreover, Dabur is already pierced, so it's not valid. So let's look for confluence with ITF time frame. ITF is 15 minutes. LTF is 5 minutes. So we are looking for supply zone confluence. So 5 minute supply zone, confluence with 15 minute supply zone. I have enabled the option. So 3 stocks are filtered. In that first one is invalid. Dabur is already pierced. Now out of these 2, how many are having confluence even with HTF? HTF is 75 minutes time frame. So in supply zone confluence, so we are looking for even 5 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zone, and also 15 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zone I enabled. Let's filter. So 2 stocks. First one is anyway, it is a pierced. Now C1 is already, but C1 is having low priority, high liquidity zone, already tested once. Okay, these are all the stocks near demand and supply zones for different time frames. We also identified daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zones, and 5 minutes and 15 minutes we looked into the zone confluence also. Now in the next set of reports, we are going to generate bullish and bearish, sorry, not bullish and bearish, NIFTY, BANKNIFTY supply demand zone chain. NIFTY and BANKNIFTY. Let's start with NIFTY. Starting from monthly time frame, I am generating a monthly supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. And every report I am telling you, in zone column always you should look for high liquidity zones. High liquidity zones will be available here. And the pierced count always you should look for. If the pierced count is not 0, the zone is invalid. And any of the test or fresh zones, if you want to check, look into the test column and rejection columns. Remaining columns are you are all aware. And one more thing, trend also you should look. The current time frame trend, whichever time frame trend you selected, that time frame trend you can specify. And one more time frame higher and one more time frame higher here, ITF and HTF. In this example, this is a monthly trend, this is a quarterly trend, and this is yearly trend. This is the way remaining time frame, so you can understand. Okay, the next time frame is weekly. I am generating weekly supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. And the next time frame is daily. Now I am generating daily supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. And the next time frame is 125 minutes. Now I am generating 125 minutes supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next time frame is 75 minutes. I am generating 75 minutes supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. And the next time frame is 25 minutes. I am generating 25 minutes supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. And the next time frame is 15 minutes. Now I am generating 15 minutes supply demand zone chain. And the next time frame is 5 minutes. I am generating 5 minutes supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. So this is about Nifty supply demand zone chain, starting from monthly time frame to 5 minutes time frame. And the next report, Bank Nifty. Let us generate a Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. So Nifty Bank, and let's start with the monthly time frame. So now I am generating monthly supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. In the next, I am changing in the weekly time frame, generating weekly supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Now I am changing the time frame to daily, generating daily supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. And the next time frame is 125 minutes, generating 125 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. And the next time frame is 75 minutes, generating 75 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is 25 minutes. I am generating 25 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. The next time frame is 15 minutes, generating 15 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. And the last time frame is 5 minutes. I am generating supply demand zone chain, 5 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. So this is about Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain. We have completed both Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now again generate next set of 4 reports, that is bullish and bearish trade setups for monthly, weekly, daily and hourly income trades. First let's start with monthly income trade bullish trade setup. So entry time frame is daily for monthly income trade, and entry zone should be for bullish trade setup demand zone, and also in the parameter bullish or bearish trade setup in daily, that is our entry time frame. I am selecting the value bullish, and the daily demand zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced counter, I am setting on daily time frame minimum value 0, maximum value 0, which indicates the zone's pierce count is 0. That means zone is not pierced. And zone achievement should always be violated opposing zone. I am selecting, and the minimum order enhancer score for bullish or bearish trade setup should be 12. All the 3 filters are applied to daily demand zone. Now I am filtering the stocks. So this is the filtered list. Let me scroll the list down. First 19 you are seeing. So total 24 stocks are filtered. All these 24 stocks are currently supporting bullish trade setup, having a odd enhancer score more than or equals to 12, and having zone achievement, and also zones are not pierced. Now we will verify out of these 24 stocks, how many of the zones are having confluence with the ITF time frame. Here LTF is a daily, so ITF is weekly. So let us look for daily and weekly zone confluence for daily income, for monthly income trade. So I am going back. In demand zone confluence, I am looking for a daily demand zone with a weekly demand zone confluence. This is the parameter. So this is a LTF and ITF confluence. Now let me filter the stocks from 24. Now the list is come down to 10. These 10 stocks are confluence with the weekly time frame. Now let us verify out of these 10, how many are even having confluence with HTF time frame. HTF is monthly. So daily demand zone with weekly, daily next one is daily demand zone with monthly demand zone confluence, and also weekly demand zone and monthly demand zone confluence also enabled. So we have enabled 3 options: LTF, ITF, HTF confluence. So from 10, the list is come down to 4 stocks. Some of these zones are having high liquidity. I think all demand zones are high liquidity zones. Okay, this is about a bullish trade setup for monthly income trade with Zone Confluence. And the next report, let us generate monthly income trade bearish trade setup. So entry time frame is daily, entry zone is supply zone. In bullish or bearish trade setup at daily time frame, I am selecting the value bearish. Pierced count on daily time frame, minimum value I am setting 0, maximum value 0. Zone achievement violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score is 12. All the 3 filters are applied to daily supply zone. Now I am filtering the stocks. None of the stocks are currently supporting bearish trade setup for monthly income trade. Okay, the next report is a bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. Weekly income trade entry time frame is 75 minutes. Bullish trade setup demand zone, and in bullish or bearish trade setup at 75 minutes time frame, I am selecting bullish. 75 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So on 75 minutes time frame, pierced count, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. Zone achievement is a violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score is 12. With these 3 filters are applied to 75 minutes demand zone. Now we have filtered 10 stocks. All these 10 stocks are currently supporting bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. Out of these 10, how many are having confluence with ITF time frame? So that means 75 minutes zone demand zone should be having confluence with daily demand zone, because entry time frame is 75 for in weekly income trade. So in demand zone confluence, I am looking for entry time frame is 75 minutes. So 75 minutes demand zone with the daily demand zone, I enable the option. Let's filter the stocks. So now the list is come down to 3 stocks. These 3 stocks are currently supporting a bullish trade setup for weekly income trade, and also both 75 minutes and daily zones are having confluence. Now let's verify out of these stocks again how many are having HTF confluence. HTF is weekly time frame. So 75 with the daily, 75 minutes demand zone with the weekly, and also daily demand zone and weekly demand zone confluence. So all the 3 are enabled. Let's verify. So only one stock is having confluence. This is the all-time high zone. So we have 75 minute zone and daily zone and a weekly zone. All 3 are having confluence. Okay, the next report is a bearish trade setup for weekly income trade. So entry time frame is 75 minutes. Bearish supply zone, bullish or bearish trade setup at 75 minutes. I am selecting bearish, and 75 minutes supply zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced count at 75 minutes time frame, minimum value I am setting 0, maximum value I am setting 0. Zone achievement is violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score is 12. All the 3 filters are applied to 75 minutes supply zone. We are generating the report. Only one stock is filtered. So the supply zone is having confluence. We have to verify. So we have currently it is supporting, this supply zone is supporting bearish trade setup for a weekly income trade, but we will see whether the supply zone is having any confluence with daily zone. So we need to look for supply zone confluence. So we have 75 minute supply zone with the daily supply zone. I am enabling. So it is having confluence. Supply zone, daily and 75 are having confluence. ITF confluence is there. Now let's check even HTF confluence also. $75 with the daily and also 75 with the weekly, and also daily and weekly confluence also. So 3 confluences are enabled. Let's verify. LTF, ITF, HTF confluence, it is supporting. Yes. So this stock is supporting all the three confluences. So this is about a weekly income trade. Next, daily income trade. In daily income trade, entry time frame is 15 minutes. Bullish trade setup entry zone, demand zone, and also in bullish or bearish trade setup, 15 minutes entry time frame. I am selecting the value bullish, and pierced count should not be, pierced count should be 0. Zone should not be pierced. So that's why in the pierced count in 15 minutes time frame, minimum value I am setting 0, maximum value I am setting 0. Zone achievement violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score is 12. All the three filters are applied to 15 minutes demand zone. Now this is the filtered list. 6 stocks are filtered. All these 6 stocks are supporting bullish trade setup for daily income trade. So out of these 6 stocks, how many are having confluence with ITF time frame? So for entry time frame 15 minutes, ITF is 75. So we need to look for 15 minutes demand zone confluence with 75 minutes demand zone confluence. So this is the one, 15 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes demand zone I enabled. So ITF confluence, how many stocks are having? 3 stocks are having ITF confluence. That means 15 minutes and 75 minutes demand zones confluence. Now again, out of these 3, how many are having confluence even with HTF time frame? So I'm going back. So next 15 minutes demand zone with daily demand zone I enabled, and also 75 and daily also I enabled. All the 3 zone confluences. Let's filter. Only one stock. Hindustan Petroleum is having a confluence. That's why you see it's already tested 4 times, 9 rejections from this zone. Okay, this is about bullish trade setup for daily income trade. The next report, bearish trade setup for daily income trade. So entry time frame is 15 minutes, entry zone is supply zone, and in bullish or bearish trade setup, 15 minutes entry time frame, I am selecting the value bearish. And this 15 minutes zone should not be pierced, 15 minutes supply zones. So that's why in the pierced count, in 15 minutes time frame, minimum value I am setting 0, maximum value I am setting 0. Zone achievement is violated opposing zone, minimum order enhancer score is 12. All the 3 filters are applied to 15 minutes supply zone. Now let's filter the stocks. 12 stocks are currently supporting bearish trade setup for daily income trade. All the supply zones. Out of these 12 supply zones, how many are having confluence with ITF time frame? That is 15 minutes and 75 minutes supply zone confluence. Let's verify. So 15 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zone, we enabled the option. Let's verify ITF confluence. So 9 stocks are filtered now. Again, from these 9, how many are having even HTF confluence? So let's do zone confluence once again. Supply zone confluence. So 15 minutes supply zone with the daily confluence also we have to do HTF confluence, and also ITF and HTF 75 minutes and daily also I enabled with all these 3, 1, 2 and this one 3. With all these 3 filters, let's look for LTF, HTF, ITF confluence. Only one stock. So that means Bajaj Finance supply zone, 15 minute supply zone is having confluence with 75 minutes and daily. And moreover, it is a fresh zone. Okay. And the last income trade is hourly income trade, intraday point of view. In hourly income trade, entry time frame is 5 minutes. Bullish trade setup, we have to select demand zone. In bullish or bearish trade setup at 5 minutes, I am selecting the value bullish. So 5 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So in 5 minutes time frame, pierced count, minimum value I am setting 0, maximum value I am setting 0, and the zone achievement should be violated opposing zone, minimum order enhances score is 12. All the 3 filters are applied to 5 minutes demand zone. Now we are filtering the stocks. So 5 stocks are filtered and they are supporting bullish trade setup for hourly income trade. Even Nifty 50 is also, this is also high liquidity zone, fresh zone. Good. So this is about bullish trade setup, but we will also look for confluence, zone confluence. First, let us look for ITF confluence. So demand zone confluence. Let us check 5 minutes demand zone is having, 15 minutes demand zone, how many stocks are having. Let's verify. So 5 stocks are filtered. Out of these 5, again Nifty 50 is having confluence with ITF time frame. That means 5 minutes and 15 minutes zone confluence is there. But the only problem is RR is very poor. Reward is very poor. Okay, the next we will verify even HTF confluence. So 5 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes confluence, HTF confluence, and then 15 minutes and 75 minutes confluence, that is ITF, HTF confluence. All the 3 are enabled. Let's filter. So 2 stocks are filtered. Even Nifty 50 is having confluence with 75. So probably if this 5 minutes supply zone is violated, probably may get more reward, more return. So this is about bullish trade setup for hourly income trade, and in the next report, a bearish trade setup for hourly income trade, that is entry time frame is 5 minutes, entry zone should be supply zone, and also in bullish or bearish trade setup 5 minutes, selecting the value bearish, and pierced count, that means 5 minutes supply zone should not be pierced. So 5 minutes pierced count we are setting 0, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. Zone achievement is violated opposing zone, minimum order enhances score is 12. All the 3 filters are applied to 5 minutes supply zone. So now 9 stocks are filtered. All these 9 stocks are supporting a bearish trade setup for hourly income trade. So you should look for supply zones. Now let us verify how many of these stocks are having even confluence with 15 minutes supply zones, that is ITF confluence. So 5 minutes and 15 minutes supply zone confluence, let's verify. So here 5 minutes and 15 minutes supply zone I enabled. Now let's verify. Out of 9, 5 stocks are filtered. All these 5 stocks are having confluence with 15 minutes supply zones. Now out of these 5, how many are having confluence with even HTF time frame? HTF is 75 minutes time frame. So let's verify. The supply zone confluence, LTF, ITF and HTF confluence. So 5 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zone I enabled, and a 15 minutes supply zone and a 75 minutes supply zone also. 15 minutes supply zone with 75 minutes supply zones also I am enabling. Now with all the 3, let's verify. So out of 5, 4 stocks are filtered. That means all these 4 stock supply zones are having confluence with 5 minutes and 15 minutes and 75 minutes. And in the last report, let us generate stop buffers based on daily ATR. First 17 in this list indices, that includes all sectorial indices, remaining all are equity stocks, but listed in F&O category. So what I do, I keep on scrolling the list down. Each time when I scroll down, I will be giving you a few seconds. Any of the stock you want to refer, please pause the video. Okay, I am scrolling the list down. This is the end of the report. Hope this information will be useful to you for your further study and analysis. Let's all meet again in our next video. Thank you.